Cowabunga radical tubular, dude!
Be excellent to each other. It's the wrong movie, isn't it?
What's going on, y'all? We are the Cinefanatics. My name's Robert Adams.
I am Chris Adams.
And today we got a trailer reaction for the one, the only, the Heroes in a Half Shell, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what is it, Mutant Mayhem? They used the word mutant twice in the title.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Mutant.
Mutant Mayhem. Mayhem with mutants on the Ninja Turtle mutants.
I think there's mutants in this movie.
Really? What gave it away?
It said X-Men in the title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Before we get started, let us know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the trailer and our reaction down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. So, quick background on this. You definitely are going to know this. I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. When I was a kid, I had like all the toys, all the movies. I had like the movies memorized. I watched them. I remember like watching the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie like 2 or 3 times in one day.
That's crazy.
Driving everyone crazy. So, yeah, huge turtle fan, like, just big in the turtle mania.
But, I know they exist.
Yeah, you were aware of them because I liked them.
I've seen Ninja Turtle movies.
Much like I'm aware of Pokemon because you like them. So,
I know Ninja Turtle characters and stuff.
Yeah, so this is going to be a new version of Ninja Turtles.
Another one?
Again. Yeah.
For like the 8th time? 4th
yeah,
time?
Ever since, like, Nickelodeon took over the property, they've just been churning out Ninja Turtle stuff left and right.
7th time.
And I understand. I'm getting older.
Yeah, you are.
And the Ninja Turtles are still being catered to the current age group, not necessarily people my age now who grew up on the Ninja Turtles. So please bear in mind, I might have some opinions on this. I don't know.
He's going to be a stickler.
I'm going to be, but I'm also going to keep in mind, this isn't necessarily made for me.
I'll be your opinion of the rest of the crowd about how I feel it looks, so trust my opinion.
Well, you're not a spring chicken either, or a teenage turtle.
I'm gonna play the trailer.
Oh, okay. That would be a good idea.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. In a city.
From permanent teenager Seth Rogan, that's great.
New York City.
A new generation of heroes. Well,
there are some turtles.
Reintroducing them for a new generation.
Will rise.
Ew.
Lob it up. Stay still. Stay still. Now. Oh. Let's try that again, but with ninja stars.
They sound like kids.
Hey, why did we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head? Just stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill. He's gonna die.
They sound like 6-year-olds, not teenagers.
Yeah.
Wait, did you hear that? What was that? Well, nothing we can do. You guys want to grab pizza?
Can I kick it?
So the art style is definitely like Into the Spider-Verse or Mitchell's vs. the Machines.
Isn't it directed by the same one?
Those things. They look like little Shreks to me.
Little Shreks. Rocksteady and Bebop.
We've prepared our whole lives for this. Can I kick it?
Gosh.
Oh my, I'm gonna be
Ow!
Yo, what happened? Is Donnie bleeding? It was an accident. Mikey, watch out!
So you were
layered.
baby turtles who made contact with mystery.
Oh, it's April.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze.
It's nice, right? It's
There's a wall of text for everyone in this movie.
Solid cast in the movie.
Okay, so yeah, that was what I was trying to mention there isn't this directed by the same person who directed Mitchell's versus the Machines, which I believe it is. It's kind of a rhetorical question there.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I absolutely love Mitchell's versus the Machines. That was a great movie. One that, like, flew under the radar, and then someone in passing just had like, hey, watch this. You'll enjoy it. And I watched it, and I was like, I love this movie.
It was probably one of the best animated movies of its year.
Yeah. So yes, I definitely see similarities with this and Into the Spider-Verse, having that same kind of feel. This is a little more like artistic. I feel like Into the Spider-Verse and Mitchells and Machines. I think this is actually closer to Mitchells than it is Spider-Verse, but they have a more comic booky, while this is more, I don't know, like graffiti-like art,
Street art,
street art type of concept to
urban. Yeah, it looks interesting. Gosh, obviously it's a teaser, so you're not getting a whole lot here. You're not getting really any plot at all. We've only got like a minor appearance of like April, just a flash of Bebop and Rocksteady.
There was
flash
a
of Splinter.
Splinter with like what looked like an afro mullet, which that was weird, but
it's a choice. Yeah, so we're not getting a whole lot here. We only got like a little bit of the Ninja Turtles to kind of see their personality shine. We did get to see their personality shine pretty well here, but they do all sound like children. They all sound like, I guess you could pass them off as like 14, but they sound young.
I'm wondering if that's just like, again, leaning more towards the fact that we're adults. Like even a 14-year-old would sound like a little kid to us potentially at this point. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
When you're younger, like when you're a freshman in high school, a senior looks like an adult.
Yeah.
And now you're an adult, a senior looks like a child.
Funny, we actually said that the other day. But
Yeah. So
coming back around. Yeah, again, there's not much off of here. We saw Bebop, Rocksteady, Splinter, April. Obviously, they've done some creative licensing to April's appearance.
the way to put it.
The internet is probably going to put it a completely different way, and which, whatever. I'm okay with it.
Matter.
Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. It's still fine. Our lives aren't going to change, or everything's still perfectly a-okay. But I like the creative difference on there. Much like changing the art or how the turtles look. All of this has changed over time to accommodate current going-ons. Like, we can't have every single cartoon or movie look like the 1987 cartoon or the 1990 movie. Even the 2007 CGI movie, I was kind of apprehensive about, just because, like, no, if you're going to make a movie, do another live action.
Yeah.
I actually was happy with it after watching it a couple of times. It took me a couple of tries, but after watching it, I came around, and I really loved the 2007 TMNT.
2007 was good. Yep. This one looks all right. It looks okay. Reserve kind of any more judgment until we see like an actual trailer that kind of gives some plot and stuff.
I want to see some more characters, because they show like this laundry list of actors who are going to be in this movie. First of all, real quick, we will be talking about that on the tagline that is coming up this Wednesday night. So this is definitely going to be a subject I want to dive into a little bit more. But we saw all these actors, but we didn't really get to see their characters. We didn't get to see Mondo Gecko or Baxter Stockman or Genghis Frog or anything like that.
These names are crazy.
So I'm eager to see them. The other thing that's kind of surprisingly missing, not only from this trailer but also the voice announcements that they made yesterday.
Shredder.
There's no Shredder in there.
Turtles.
Which, I mean, obviously, they listed someone as like an Utrom, so I'm guessing this has to do with the Utroms creating the ooze that mutates all these
Shredder's still
characters.
somewhere.
Shredder's got to be in there somewhere.
He's like Lex Luthor. He's like Joker.
You can't do Turtles without Shredder, yeah.
Well, mostly Lex Luthor, because you can't do Superman without him being present somewhere. Anyway.
So, yeah, still curious as to where that's going to go. I know there was a quick shot in there of, like, the little baby turtle swinging around, so it sounds like we're going to get another retelling of the origin again. So, be prepared for that. But otherwise, it looks interesting. I'm a little more interested in it than I was before watching the trailer. But
Fair.
so far,
trailer did its job.
So far, not by much. I'm kind of burnt out on the reissues and redoings of the Turtles. But again, I'm not the demographic that they're trying to shoot for anymore. So
every 2 years, it's a new generation.
the idea is that I'm supposed to have kids like any other normal person in society, and I'm going to take my kids to go see this. So
that's not how generations work, by the way.
yeah. Anyways, again, what did y'all think of the trailer and our reaction? Let us know down below in the comments. While you're down there, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done that. And follow us on social media at CineFanaticsMLP on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me personally at RobertAdamsMLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Also, YouTube.com/@RobertAdamsMLP.
You can also follow me at ChrisAdamsMLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, as well as Twitch.tv/ChrisAdamsMLP.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later.
Hiya.
Am I turtly enough for the Turtle Club? turtle, turtle.